Hello, beautiful people. My name is Redis of Altmira, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. I believe we're going to be picking up right where we stopped the last time. Nope, we are picking up right after the job quest video, which means we haven't progressed the story at all. We've just done some class-related quests. And decided to put them in their own video just in case people didn't want to see that content and just focus on the main story. That's where I'm going to put all the content related to jobs from now on going forward. And it is officially the summer event, so my goal for today is to get to a place where we can hopefully get that event. Actually, I think we can do that now. I forgot I'm playing this character with the controller. There we go. Yeah, I think we might be able to get there now. So let's see if we can. Horizon. I want to ride my chocobo all day. That was a Final Fantasy XV reference. Now, there is one rendition of this song that I just adore. It's by Brental Floss. I don't think I can link things in my videos just yet, but y'all should check it out. It's called Brental Floss Chocobo Song. Did I attune to this one already? Yes. Again, I need to know how this works. If you have any ideas how this contraption works, leave a comment down below. Now I'll take care of that off screen. Yep, just keep on running past them. Chocobo Keep. Register, yes. And this lady. Swear game. Color your world. You there, yes you, the decisively unfashionable adventurer. Godspeed good, never in my life have I seen such an unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost to form. The mere sight of you fair makes my eyes bleed. As lover of all things aesthetic pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Okay, right, I believe you. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. If I had a glamour, Swergeim wishes to impart to you her knowledge of glamours. Oh dear, 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 this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like that? My dear, if only you'd spare thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, but there's little else going for it. That's it, I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched, and this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Let's go to the Pissed Pasty and ask Folkland. He'll give you some blood orange juice. Tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now off you go. Wow. Alright, that'll take care of our dyeing. And coming in here, the Pissed Pasty. Pasty. Fiesta? Oh, Sweargheim sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an elm and she'll take a mile. Give her an inch, she'll take a mile. I like it. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gates. Whew, that's a relief. Finally I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are so simple to use, adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And what is it all you need to know about? And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. And she gives us some colors to start with. Yay. So, how's that drink coming along? Blood orange juice. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive tastes, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe, too. Now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same, just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. Do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. Thanks. He's going to give us glamour prisms, a green beret, and the cast glamour and glamour plate abilities. Glamour is now available. Oh gods, there's more? Okay, I don't have to worry about that yet. Yay. Alright, we are looking for... Where's a delivery mogul? What up, man? Nunuri. No! We came all the way out here for nothing. Ah. Oh well. Alright. Back to Ul'dah so we can talk to Momodi. I want to catch the summer event on... I want to record the summer event so that people who never experienced it or won't be able to experience it can, you know, get something. It's actually a pretty good story, I think. That brass blade says, try that again, and two of them friggin' try it again. That's amazing. Oh, so now that we have unlocked glamour prisms and the ability to change the look of our gear, let me know in the comments below what sort of attire you think I should wear. There's absolutely no limits. Just tell me what type of style you all want, and I'll see what I can do. Adventurers Guild. Hey, Momodi. Can I count on your discretion, Redis? If so, then listen closely. Honor, duty, country. Momodi wishes to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Ul'dah. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. Pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen, of all people, at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Redis. Tell him Amodi sent you, that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Being a Sultan Sworn, I believe Owen is going to be near the Chamber of Rule. Yes, he is. In fact, he's actually outside the Alchemist's Guild, which we have the liberty to join, but I will do that later. The heart of the Sultan Sworn lies beyond. State your business. It's about a lost heirloom. Pardon, did you say a lost heirloom? Proceed. Proceed into the heart of the Sworn. Yes. Hey, Alan, how you doing? Well met, adventurer. What business brings you here this day? A letter? Very well, let's see it. Here you go. Have you read this, adventurer? No. I see, but you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Mamodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown and what its loss could mean for Her Grace the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness... No, it will do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seems fated to remain a mystery until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it, the criminals state their price for the return of Her Grace's crown. Though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquiesce to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes Her Grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the Ul legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate. I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest the thieves take fright. Friend, would you consent to be present for the exchange? Mistress Mamodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms. I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all those still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Okay. I mean, I can't just turn down the bloke in need. What does that say about me? Rendezvous with Owen at the Unholy Heir. I don't remember where the Unholy Heir is. Alright, it's just outside Blackbrush Station. So we are going to go there on foot. Or we're not going to be going there by Chocobo Porter. Instead, we'll be going there on foot. And as one of our other classes, that way I can maybe fill out their hunting one a little bit. A lot of people say that the environments get a little samey after a while, but I mean, at least they have different environments as opposed to, you know, oh yeah, no, this is a totally different map, and you're like, yo, dog, I can see this thing that I had to interact with in the last time I was here, and yeah, this is the same map, just a different part of it that was locked off before. You know, like Marvel's Avengers. Like, that game wasn't terribly bad, but there was a lot of sameness to it. And I'm not just talking about the maps, like, the characters played a lot the same after a while. Alright, the Unholy Air is the giant cliff just to the east of Blackbrush. I was about to ask why there was no music, but it was just between pieces. That's fine. And it cuts off again. Wonderful. Alright, here we are. Giant rock in the middle of nowhere. Duty calls, yep. Sink down to level 18. That's fine. I've come as agreed. Now show me the crown. You'll have your precious crown, once we've been duly compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance have I that you will honor your part of the agreement? No, Owen. You're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as if you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say that you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee have we that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made a mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait, here's your payment, as promised. Aye, 'tis the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of dying soldiers. The traitor's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was that you were handing over, what it was that seemed as valuable to us as the crown seemed to you, or did you assume we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible, knowing that you brought us the doom of Sildi. Worry not, boy. We will grant you a quick death and spare you future ignominy. Oh boy! They brought a lot of people. Excuse me. There's too many, Redis. Run! Run while you still can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad. And you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Sultan Swan, put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan Sworn? Ha! No matter. Kill them all. I think it's funny that Garble thinks he can stand up to Papa Sean. The more people we have in Garble, the faster this will go. So it behooves us to help these nameless Sultan Sworn kill their foes so that they can get back over to Garble. Is that a void scent? Yes, it is. But it'll soon be dead. Oh. There we go. We win! Yeah! That's always a good thing. Master Papashan, but why? How? The general saw you sneak your way into the vault, Owen. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papashan, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Sworn. They have the crown. The slot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. The source of his strength becomes clear. Who are you? You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. So you're the one behind the golem attack. What the O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, My thrall to command that I may smite my enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. Oh no, we're poisoned. Whence springs this preternatural light? Right as the venom eats its way through your veins. Sup, Thancred, better late than never. You certainly have a knack for getting into trouble. And welcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. Damn, I missed the interject. Didn't miss the stun, though. No mortal should possess such strength. Keep it up, Redis. We almost have it. Duty complete. That the wisdom of the paragons should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons. This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected the involvement of the bringers of chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. But we could not be sure they were responsible for the recent disturbances until now, as if the sultanate needed any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Asians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. You know, this marks the third time I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone for it. I mean, we are, but... Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. Had I truly been watching your every move, I wouldn't have taken so long to intervene in your latest altercation. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked friend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. On that note, I must away. Until next time, Redis. Alright, catch you later, Thancred. And another crystal. Shattered. Yep, okay. I love how the sound of the footstep changes depending on like what type of terrain you're going over. detail they didn't need to add, but I am happy that they did. Surfing cloud. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything for us to take down as a pugilist. So let's keep on. It's Menfina, the moon. There's only one now. Apparently there used to be two. But, the second one was carrying a dragon in it. Now we have to go back to the heart of the Sultansworn, near the Alchemist's Guild. Everyone is waiting for you, adventurer. Alright, let's go. Pavashan. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so, Redis? I was once a Sultansworn, you know, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. It is a capacity in which I am no less proud to serve, lest you doubt. Whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before had I seen her so despondent as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. Thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultansworn, Redis.
Exalted vessel of Northal, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, once whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift. Reborn,
Your Grace.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace.
That is the Flame General, Reborn. He is a beast.
If what they say is true, Uldar owes you a great debt. I am Reborn al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
An honor!
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the
Yeah,
sake of Her
yeah.
Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Level 22! And we learned Reprisal, another useful damage mitigation ability. Owen. Owen would like to speak with you regarding the Sultana's invitation. By the 12, Redis, for an adventurer to receive a personal invitation from her grace is unprecedented. Seats at these banquets are offered only to the most distinguished individuals. You will be dining with some of the most influential people in Ul'dah. There are, of course, certain protocols that must be observed, but I am no authority on them. Fear not, Mistress Momodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. If you return to the quicksand and speak with her, she will tell you all you need know. Okay. It's an Aura ninja. Momodi. Welcome back, Redis, and congratulations on your invite to the big soirée. To be honest, I never imagined I'd be explaining these procedures to you. It's usually only foreign dignitaries who get to hear me prattle on and on about royal traditions. Any road, I know you're a busy man, so I'll keep it short and sweet. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests to the banquet are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings, made specifically for the occasion. They're meant to symbolize... Actually, forget about that. This is meant to be the short version. Being of a design unique to the occasion, the earrings serve as a security measure. The Sultan Sworn won't let you near the hall without them. Your set should be ready and waiting for you at the Goldsmith's Guild. Mistress Serendipity is expecting you, so you'll want to head down there now. Once you've got them, bring them back here and we'll continue. I actually quite like Serendipity. She's very bubbly, if I recall right. Goldsmith's Guild. Greetings. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, Redis, your earrings are right here. I crafted them myself, I'll have you know. I think you'll be very pleased. In case Mistress Momodi didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am not permitted to give you the key. It's a final safeguard, you see. Only designated individuals are authorized to distribute earrings to guests. In this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Momodi, so you will need to ask her to open the box on your behalf. Pardon the inconvenience, but the Sultan Sworn take her grace's safety very seriously. Forgot that she wears glasses. Back to the Adventurers Guild. Not you, Otopa Momodi. Picked up your earrings yet, Redis? Here you go. Let me just... Well now, looks like the Guildmaster outdid herself with this pair. Best take good care of these earrings. If they fall into the wrong hands, gods only know what might happen. Now then, I hope you're feeling sociable, Redis, because you're about to hobnob with Uldah's elite. Let me know when you're ready to head to the banquet. I'm ready to head to the banquet. A royal reception. Momodi wants to see you off to the banquet. This is it, Redis, your big debut in Uldan's society. The banquet is being held in the Fragrant Chamber. Head over to the Royal Promenade and Bartholomew will show you in. Oh, but be sure to put on your errands first, or he'll send you packing. Right, well, I reckon that's everything. Try not to let all the pomp and ceremony get to you. Just be yourself and you'll be fine. So let's put in the voice of the just earrings. Yep, they're there. And the Chamber of Rule. I have to go all the way around the bloody circle. Ah, you know what? Let's dress in our finest attire for this occasion. By that I mean let's cosplay Cloud Strife. A banquet hosted by Her Grace the Sultana is due to begin shortly. Attendance is by invitation only. Please make way for arriving guests. I am an invited guest. We are honored to receive you, my lord. Please proceed inside.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Reborn? By right of the Royal House of All, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets. Nor can Her Grace do aught to help them.
I know.
She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately
that too.
serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
No, what light?
So bright,
Yes.
almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes,
Yeah, actually.
you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals. Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago, the day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, Mother of All, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Seriously, though. 5 years ago at Carton now.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Yes, you were.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady.
That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Moise Donzul.
If that I should live to behold Bahamut.
Logalo, Asawad Daken Bet Mubut.
Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier.
Imarat way. Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns.
I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act.
Sis Nigem. Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its truth. Evil laugh. Maniacal laugh. I had to. How you feeling, Redis? You passed the fuck out? You said you fainted in the middle of one of the general's stories. I had to have you carried back to the hourglass. I reckon you made quite an impression on your fellow guests, though. Probably not the sort you intended. You sure you're getting enough rest, Redis? The life of an adventurer can be pretty taxing. Any road, I'm glad to see you're back to normal. No offense, but looking after you was getting a bit tiresome. Oh, before I forget, the General left a message for you. Said that when you're feeling up to it, you should come and see him at the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story he was telling you when you fell asleep. Let's equip our good gear. And I'm gonna pop over to the glamour dresser. This is the best way to store glamours, I think, anyways. Don't have enough glamour prisms for all of the things, so we're at least going to put our earrings in there. Oh, that can be stored elsewhere. Yeah, that's good. Oh, right. All of these those can be stored in here. Alright, I'm probably going to cut that out, because those are things that's not necessary to the story either. Anywho, the Hall of Flames is located right next to the Aetheryte, so we're going to use the thingy, the city fast travel, to pop over there, and then just head over. Reborn. I've been waiting for you, Redis. I trust you are fully recovered. Good, because there is much work to be done. Work that I would have you do. Listen well, Redis. This will take some time to explain. The Uldan Envoy. Reborn means to entrust you with a task of the utmost import. I've prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eosian Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartano, first by the Garleans, then by the thrice-damned Primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, of the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the Calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all we've lost, we are reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano with a memorial service honoring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it? Hell yeah! Adventure! Let's go! Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania, Limsa Lominsa, as my official representative. Now that's a great many malms to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstance demands it, as in this case. though there are others who insisted you be granted one regardless. I, Redis, am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm for which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Redis, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. That's a big sword. God damn. Alright. Now we're gonna poof back over to the Adventurers Guild. Mamodi! Mamodi Modi! The fuck? Ah, back from your meeting with Reborn, are you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself. So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship? Bugger me, that's an honor and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Redis. I truly am. Now, I dare say Raban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their grave having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Limsa-Lominsa's shimmering seas or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Redis. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. The people you meet, the places you go, savor these experiences, for they are priceless, all. Saying that, it'd be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Uldai ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa in Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly what the General wants you to realize. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Redis. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course. And don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Redis. I'll see you when you get back. Speak with Elnora at the airship landing. Airship landing. Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa-Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's on Redis Altamira, yes? Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Yes, I will. Ain't it just like an airport to make you stand in line to get on the plane? Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa-Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. When first we met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, Redis. Godspeed. If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to the far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. I was just about to say something about the crystal thing, but I guess we're going to Castrum Occidens then.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
Dog's found something.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
And look at that
my
jaw.
lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Alright, we are now in Limsa Lominsa, and though we do have something to do, we're not going to be doing it straight away. Here we go. Arrivals attendant. Ah, you must be the envoy from Ul'dah. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, sir. Admiral Blofishvin awaits your arrival. Cool, but we're not going to go talk to Admiral Blofishvin just yet. Storm Honor Guard. You are the Ul'dah envoy. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at your earliest convenience. We'll take you to Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak with Xanthael. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Alright, let's head down to Bulwark Hall. And we're going to have a lot of running to do. Let's see. We're supposed to go here and talk to Xanthael, but we're not. Instead, we're going on an adventure! Because if I'm doing this right, we will have just enough time to make it to the summer event before I time out this episode. Yes. Limsa is actually a very... well, I like Limsa. It feels very... I don't want to say safe, but stable is the word that I think I want there. I mean, just look at all of this land that's just ripe for farming. Like, and this sea is right there. Like, there's no reason for them to be hungry at all. But that comes at a bit of a cost, because where Ul'dah is home to the Amalja, Limsa is home to kobolds and Sahagin and a bunch of other beast tribes, like beast men, rather. They don't... This is gonna get complicated pretty quick. Needless to say, they're assaulted a lot, so all of them are pretty accustomed to danger, I imagine. Especially since those two tribes have the deadliest primals, I think, but we'll meet them when we meet them. I will say, though, I am not too fond of the architecture. Just because of all the points. Like, why is everything pointy? I just realized something. That something is, we needed to pick up the quest to start the summer event back in Limsa. So I'm probably going to be cutting all of this out, because that was stupid. And I even went through the wrong gate. Fantastic. Let's go back to Limsa. What's that over there, I wonder? Probably have to go onto that pier at some point, oh well. Alright, so here we are back in Solomensa, because I forgot that we needed to pick up the quest for the summer event from here. So we're going to go up to the Drowning Wench, which is Limsa's Adventurers Guild. Then we need to go south. We were on the wrong way. Yeah, we did level up from exploring a new... Wow, I like that look. What is that? Let's see. Okay. Endgame stuff. No, I can't get it yet. No. We need to be level 30. Oh, we can do that. It's just, I'm sad now. But it makes sense, because in order to get to the event, that's mostly naked aura. Here. In order to get to the event, we have to go through a level 30 zone, so that makes sense. But, I feel defeated. Alright. Alright. You know what? We're going to make the most of this. So, I am actually going to end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe. Ring the bell so you get notified whenever I upload more of this game, and when I upload other games as well. Leave a comment down below. I asked a couple questions for possible comments. You know, answer if you want to. Don't answer if you don't want to. You know, do you. Either way, we'll see you all in the next video. Until then, be good people.